There are plenty of little ghosts and goblins running around your neighborhood tonight, but the real things are said to be haunting an Independence landmark. Fox 4 photojournalist John Hyduk takes us along for a haunted tour.
The 1859 jail was built right before the Civil War. There have been some deaths here. The first jailer was Henry Bugler, and he was 41 when he was shot by some members of Quantrill James gang. There's a huge emotional mark on this place. This is where the lady in the 1960s saw a gentleman sitting here smoking a cigar. And there was no one here, but they smelled the cigar smoke afterwards. The portrait on the wall is Eliza Waldo, and she and her husband used to hang side by side, but one day the volunteers came in, and Eliza's portrait was crooked. And they straightened it up, came in the next day, crooked again. Came in the next day, it was on the floor. Finally, the curator said, enough is enough. They moved David upstairs in the hallway. They stayed where they're at now.
Okay.
This is the cell where Jim Knowles was killed. This is the cell where people are touched. And the two end cells were the death row cells. This cell has got something not very friendly in it. The first time I did a ghost tour here several years ago, the minute I walked in there, it was like, whoa. It just kind of, like needles, I was like, oh my God, what is that? There's a gentleman who volunteers here. He has seen a tall cowboy, a shadow of a cowboy, walk through this door and go right into the middle cell. We caught an apparition leaning out of a jail cell. There was so much turmoil, there was so much death, there was so much emotion, so much trauma that happened here that it's like it imprinted. It just stayed here.
Whoa, it could be an interesting experience, eh?